Ata Maria whānau, and welcome to Real Stories with Stormey. Today I'm here with another wahine toa. Her name is Zoe. She's a corporate baddie, a mama, and a founder of a non-profit, Maia Ataahua. It's going to be a charity that helps survivors of sexual abuse. So let's go hear her story, how she became passionate about these things, and let's get into it. Kia ora tātou. Today we're here with Zoe. Zoe, thank you so much for being here. And as always, we're going to start with the karakia.
Setting intentions for today, I'd just like to call on our ancestors and our Father to set us in the right place, to be calm, to touch into what drives us and bring change through our passions, and that we can continue to create a long-lasting friendship and bond through today's kōrero. Amen.
Amen. I'm here for that. Can you please introduce yourself to everyone today?
Yes, my name is Zoe. I'm Kiwi, born in Christchurch, Naitarangi. Grew up in Australia, spent quite a bit of time there, a little bit of time in a house bus and a commune. Oh yeah, homeschooled the works.
Wow.
I've actually got like a dozen siblings.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big family.
Yeah, too big. We've never all been in the same room together.
Oh, that's sad.
And I have 3 children. I've got an 8-year-old, nearly 6, and 4-year-old.
Full-time mama.
An amazing partner who's also my personal chef. And I'm also in my corporate baddie era, as you said.
I love that.
Yeah, and I'm just taking what I've learned through my corporate job to now create my own personal not-for-profit foundation, which I've always dreamed of doing. And I reflected this week with my therapist. I'm actually living my dream life right now.
Oh, well done, Maia. I'm proud of you.
Took some time to get here, but I'm actually here. So I'm very blessed to be sitting with you today.
I feel the same.
Oh, thank you.
We made it. Okay, Wahine, can you please tell us about your childhood? You mentioned a commune.
Oh, yeah. So when we moved from New Zealand to Australia, we landed in Townsville.
Okay, I've heard of that place.
Up in Queensland. So it was my mum, my dad, this is my stepfather, but my dad, and 4 little brothers.
Wow.
Yeah. So we landed in Townsville and then bought a house bus with a dolphin on the side, blue dolphin, beautiful house bus. Oh,
wow.
Real memory there.
Yeah.
And we travelled around, well, not around, but we travelled up the coast of Queensland up to Atherton Tablelands, which is behind Cairns. And you'll know Cairns because you can't swim in the beach. You'll get eaten by a crocodile or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. Like, we're real Australians up there.
Yeah, Australia.
Yeah, mate. Survived a cyclone or 2.
Actually,
we should enjoy it. During that time, I was homeschooled by the Mennonites in Australia.
Mennonites.
Not American Mennonites.
Wow. I've heard of them.
They're kind of like Amish, but they're more modern.
Modern Amish?
Yeah, like they drive a car.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Wow, so you were brought up like that?
Yeah, like impact by, influenced by, and I'm actually still working through this in therapy. After a couple of years in the house bus, Mum was pregnant with my second baby sister, so by now I had 6 siblings.
Yes.
And we ended up on a commune.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not like your commune of like everybody living in one house. It was more like a compound. Like we all had our own houses with our own properties.
Like a homestead?
Yeah. Okay. Everyone wants to go homesteading now. It's not new.
Yes, but what was it like?
Weird.
Thank you.
It was really weird.
Tell us more.
Okay, so the leader of the commune was a bishop of a church. Combination of like Baptist and Methodist, something that he just made up himself. And he built these houses, and then he would do like rent to buy schemes.
Okay.
So we bought a rent to buy house, and then we were there for a while, and they would do from memory, I'm only little, I'm only like 11, 12. They had monthly catch-ups at all the houses where they would talk about what was happening on the compound. And this is out the back of Nimbin in a place called Rock Valley.
I heard of Nimbin.
Yeah. Before this area got cool.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is in the 90s.
Was there like a lot of drugs and orgies? And...
That would be more Nimbin, and I think that's a bit over played.
Oh, so it wasn't like that?
No, not that kind of commune.
Was it like a really healthy sharing kai?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna listen, not make assumptions.
So when people think of communes, they think of like coming together and sharing kai. There was a commune like that up in the Atherton Tablelands that we nearly joined.
Okay.
But this one was more that just because we live in this world doesn't mean we need to exist in this world. So everyone had their own houses, and we were not connected, but we all spied on each other.
Not in a neighbourly way?
No. It didn't feel neighbourly.
Okay.
And when something went wrong, everyone was judged.
Oh, there wasn't uplifting. It wasn't like a...
No.
What I would imagine a Māori whenua to be, where everyone uplifts each other.
Didn't feel like it.
No, it was like a religious, judgy one.
Yeah.
What motivated you to study psychology?
People. I love people.
Okay.
Yeah, so my grandmother, she walked me down to the office in Tauranga at Waikato University, and I was like, I'm going to be a journalist. And then I opened up what they offer, and I read psychology, and I was like, oh my God, I love philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was reading like, what is psychology and human development? And I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I enrolled, went back to Te Anau, or Invercargill, where I think I was living then. Within 2 weeks, I got in, packed up my bags. My grandmother paid for my stuff to come up, turned around, came back up to Tauranga, and went to university and studied psychology.
And have you graduated?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, congratulations. And, guys, you don't need to go to university, but if you do, and you do get that paper, like, no one can take that from you.
No, that's right.
That's hard work you've put in. Yes.
So I actually went back and did, I said that I wanted to be a social worker. My grandparents said, don't go where the sad people, stay where the happy people are. That's what they told me.
And then you go to psychology.
I know, but it was fun. It was so much fun. Like, why are people crazy?
Yeah. What trauma did they come from? Yeah.
Yeah, or just understanding how our bias and our prejudice impacts everything from policy to medicine to understanding trauma. Yeah. Psychology is more than just Freud. It's maths, it's science, it's neurological science. It's amazing.
Really?
Oh, it's huge. It's not just one field. You study everything.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's really, really good. The layout of a helicopter.
Yes.
It's cognitive neurological applied cognitive psychology.
Yeah.
What lights matter, where the controls are. So if you're in an emergency, how do you find something?
So where would you reach for first?
Yes.
That's so interesting.
It's all psychology.
Okay, that's
very good. So I did actually go back and study social work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I dropped out. So I did actually do it.
Oh, how many thousands?
I just need to do my placements, actually.
Okay, and then you're going to be a double degree.
I've got a double. I could be a triple. Ooh. And then I tried to do my master's, and it's a whole story. I've never quite got there.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it anyway.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
In your own time.
In my own time and in my own way. And I'm not restricted now by working for Oranga Tamariki and their bullshit.
Were you working for them?
No, but if I was a social worker, that's where I would be working.
Yes, and you don't want to associate with people that have let you down.
Now I can challenge them.
Yes.
With brains, education, and experience.
Do you believe in holistic care?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Can you talk to us about what your view on holistic care is?
Yes. So the foundational governing philosophies of Maia Ataahua is te whare tapiwha, which is your whare, your home, has 4 walls, and all 4 walls are an element of health, of taha. So you have, and here I can never remember the correct te reo pronunciation, okay, but you have your physical health, your mental and emotional health, your whānau health, and your spiritual health.
Mm.
And all 4 of those walls prop up you.
Okay.
And underneath those 4 walls is your foundation or your whare or your personal identity.
Mm.
And you must look after each of those walls, or the wall that is left standing will pick up the extra strain, and then you start to crumble and it all falls apart. And that's when we find our most difficult healing journey, is understanding that you need to look after everything, and that's holistic health.
Yeah.
Mm.
So this foundation you're creating, my understanding is it's going to help people of sexual abuse.
Yeah.
Can you talk us through that?
Yeah. So behind the website is a domestic violence vault.
Mm.
So an online journal. And I can't talk much about it because we don't want to give away to the wrong people.
Right.
But the end concept would be to assist you to write your affidavit and provide it over to the court. So you're not having to do the mental work of remembering backwards.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. So that's currently our first tool that we're creating.
So you would essentially like to align with organisations that would be able to give this app to
Yes.
people in need.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good goals. Good goals.
Yeah. Well, I mean, having come from the corporate world, what I've understood is that there's more resources available than we potentially know as a community and as a country.
Yes.
And one thing about New Zealand is that we are different from other countries in that we are able to be in control of how we interact the corporate world. Right? We applaud ourselves for being different. And sometimes our policymakers and our governments, we're not actually that great. But our corporate sponsors are.
Yeah.
Yeah. They actually have whole departments dedicated to creating funding and sponsorship for community groups.
Wow, I had no idea.
No, neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the Warehouse Group.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see that they partner with different organisations to provide funding for those organisations to create the tools.
Shout out to the whare whare.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you for that, babe.
Yeah.
All right, so I know your story is a sensitive one,
Mm-hmm.
and I only ask for you to share what you're comfortable with.
Okay, yeah.
But what motivated you to build this foundation?
I got angry.
Mm.
What I learned versus what I understood was completely different. So when I was 15, I met my biological father. I'd never met him before. And then he took me from my family home under the pretense of a holiday and that I would be sent back to my mother at the end of that holiday. He took my passport and then assaulted me. He lied to me about why he had my passport. I was never allowed to go home. In our understanding of kidnapping and trafficking, that falls into that category. Because he's my biological father, people kind of say, no. But I've never met this person before. He's a complete stranger in my life, and that is what that is.
Yes.
Remove the biological father out of it. This is a strange man.
Who stole your passport,
Mm-hmm.
stole your freedom.
Stole my freedom, convinced me to move countries, and then assaulted me for a year.
I'm so sorry, but...
Oh, thank you. But I only learned the reality of that in the last 9 months.
Can you talk us through what that reality is?
Yeah, so what I didn't know at the time was that my assault was reported to the police and to Child, Youth and Family.
Was that Oranga Tamariki or SIFS?
SIFs at the time, now Oranga Tamariki.
Okay.
So I don't know how much I can say because there's still open investigations with the coroner. But he claimed, I didn't know this, but he claimed that he was a protected police informant.
Snitch?
Yeah, totally. Affiliated with gangs, he'd been in prison. Yeah. So it's quite loaded, it's quite heavy, and none of this was at my understanding or awareness until last year.
Okay. So when you say you didn't know it was reported, how did you come to find out that it was?
I reconnected with my estranged sisters, and they informed me that they went to the police and told the police in 2002 and 2003 someone in the family was uplifted for neglect, and reported that assault. That was to the police, and the police told Child, Youth and Family. At no time was I ever taken aside and asked a single question. So I lived that whole time, the last 20 years, 20 plus years, thinking that the assault was my fault, telling people that I ran away from home, forever apologising to my Australian family for ever leaving them, taking on all that responsibility, the shame, the guilt, everything. And then when I found out that this entire time the police knew and that he was claiming that he was a police informant, I am not lying when I tell you I hit the floor.
Yeah.
I had to get up and go to work. And I had to get sent home because I was crying in the office. I just couldn't handle it. I honestly just, it shattered my reality and my understanding of my healing journey. I've had to heal all over again.
You know, the fact that these organizations that were meant to help and were meant to be there for our people when they go through things like this, and it was literally ignored.
Yeah.
That's something else.
It's revolting. So part of the foundation is I'd like to see a change of attitude by governing bodies. They have a responsibility. The Oranga Tamariki said that no, they didn't apologise, in their statement to me last year, that because I was 18 when they were involved, it was a police matter. I was an adult under legislation at the time. So they didn't ask any questions because they assumed the police were asking.
Oh, yeah, so assumptions were made about your safety, and the police...
They said that Oranga Tamariki couldn't get the questions.
So that was it reported to the police as well? Yes.
Yeah. They were
So both the police and Oranga Tamariki did nothing to help you, a child?
Yeah.
That's heartbreaking. Yeah.
Yeah. And this person had a lot of violence on historical violence recorded.
So essentially the police be protecting snitches over children.
Absolutely.
Do better, New Zealand.
Absolutely. This is your performance review. You failed. Please leave the building. Pass me your laptop. Wait, we can laugh, because the only way to process trauma is to be able to have a laugh every now and then.
Oh yeah, I like to play the trauma game with my friends. You know what I mean? We did speak about something, and I want to bring this to attention because this is something big, guys. You said you went to the police and filed a complaint, and they lost the record. When she went back to say what's going on with my legal action, it was said that they lost her complaint. Can you tell us about that?
Yes. So 2 days after my father committed suicide.
Is this after everything came out?
Yeah. So I put in my complaint, my 10-5. I've never even looked at how to report. And the only resource that I knew at the time was that you just lodge a 10-5 for historic abuse.
Yeah.
Even though there were living, breathing children who were being impacted at the time, I put in a historic assault expecting an immediate contact because there was evidence of poison and weaponry in his home, and safety of people was in question. I expected an immediate...
Yes.
Yeah. Didn't hear anything. And in my memory, it feels like it was months. It was only a week.
Yeah.
But it felt...
time drag.
Yeah, and I was calling on hold. I was putting in requests for follow-ups because you have to do it online, and not getting anything. So then he dies, commits suicide, takes himself out to the bush. You can see it in the news. It's not up for debate. I've seen the autopsy now. and it has been confirmed suicide. What they're trying to establish is cause.
Oh.
Mm.
I think
we know.
I think the cause is a little bit obvious.
Yeah.
Your biological daughter
has
reported you. Yeah.
Yeah. I have aired out family laundry, not just my own assaults.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he commits suicide on the Monday. I find out first thing Tuesday morning. I have to think on it. I feel like I failed. I feel like I spoke about my deepest, darkest secret for nothing. I hadn't even given a statement yet. And then I thought about it, and I spoke with my sister, who we're just like, something's not right here. There's correlating timelines that don't mean causation. Like, they're very tight timelines, and we question them. So on the Wednesday, I got my nails done. I was like, no, I'm going to self-care.
Yeah.
Yep, holistic health. I got a latte, and I went, fuck it. Said, this ain't some shit that we're going to ignore.
Yeah.
So I walked into the police station, and I said, my abuser says that he's a protected police informant. I've recently reported him for assault, and now he's dead. I need to talk to somebody. Something doesn't feel right. And they could not find my 10-5 report in the system. Not by my name, not by the number that you get given. And then I got taken into a room where a sergeant spoke to me, and suddenly I was on the list of people to call today.
Okay.
How come suddenly? What I have been informed by the IPCA is that my file was incorrectly filed, misassigned to the Southland District.
But then why wouldn't they be able to find it with a number?
Why is it so? Yeah, right.
So this comes back to the police protecting abusers.
Yeah, and
over children.
And here's corporate mindset. You can't lose records.
Mm-hmm.
You can accidentally file something,
but it should still be searchable.
Yes, and you can access who touched it. In every single record, there's a timestamp.
Yes.
And the representative's initials should be on there.
Yeah.
They won't tell me who sent it to Southland. Then it's magically in 1 week sent back to where we are. And then the next day he's dead.
Okay, so let's not jump to conclusions, guys. But it looks like the informant was told he was getting reported, and he just went in,
Yeah, so we can't say that he's a protected police informant. The police will not confirm or deny. We can't say that someone from within the police force allowed him to have access to the records. We can't say any of those things as we can't prove it. And IPCA won't even try and look. I've asked them to look, and they've said, no, stop emailing us.
So this is what fuels your rage.
Oh, it makes me so mad. You should be investigating to ensure everybody who goes through this process trusts the process.
Right.
All that they have done is confirm you cannot trust the process. Anyone, I don't think that he personally accessed those records, because it means he'd have to have passwords.
But somebody had his back.
Yeah.
That was.
Well, that's my assumption from other stories that I've understood.
Okay. You're turning that rage into purpose, which is absolutely beautiful. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's such a worthy cause. And so this is what's fueled Maia Ataahua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt so betrayed on multiple levels. I'm very naive. I've been raised to be naive. And so I trust that if I go to the police and tell them something's wrong, they'll listen to me.
A lot of people do believe that, though, that the police are there to help.
Right, that's their job.
Yeah.
And they've failed. And I just know that if they were doing nothing in 2003, and that's their attitude in 2005, 2006, that fundamentally is still in their mindset of somebody else's problem, where, sorry, this happened to you. No, you're not. Otherwise you would look.
What would you love to see from the New Zealand Police Force going forward?
I'd like to see some attitude change.
Mm.
A big, fat, fucking attitude shift. But from what I understand, in parts of Europe and in the UK, if you have multiple agencies involved in an investigation into abuse, they can't close a case until everybody agrees.
So that would be very beneficial.
And that doesn't exist in New Zealand at the moment.
Aotearoa, we need to fix that.
So if Oranga Tamariki and New Zealand Police both agreed there was insufficient evidence and both agreed case closed, that means that they would have had to compare notes, sit in the room together.
Standard, right? You'd think standard.
But they didn't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that you slipped through the cracks, baby girl. And I'm just so proud of you for turning that pain, that mamai, into something amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you also spoke about a non-for-profit that you are creating. Can you tell us about that and what it's about?
Okay, so Maia Ataahua is the not-for-profit that I'm working on. What it is assisting people through their healing journey by restoring their right to dignity, mana, and sparkle.
Yeah, I love that.
I feel like when someone hurts you, you withdraw into yourself.
Yeah.
Right. For me, I stopped brushing my hair for months.
Okay.
You know, I was just in my ski jacket. I don't want anyone to look at me for years. And then slowly, for a very long time, started brushing my hair.
You started loving you.
Yeah. I started watching Kardashians. Just like, well, if they can wear a blazer, I can wear a blazer.
Yeah.
You know? It just took someone needed to show me. And I had to learn to reclaim my audacious self.
I love that.
And I'd like to allow other people to understand you can as well. You don't have to give up on that part of yourself. That's your self-care.
To anyone going through just a healing journey, would you like for them to come visit your website?
Yeah. Yes. Not because it's about me, but because I'm working on resources to help with your healing journey. And now have some small experience of what it's like to report it and be betrayed by people around you as well as the system.
So you're there to really uphold people.
Yeah.
And really uphold the systems that are meant to help people to do their job.
Absolutely, do your job. But also not hold your hand like you're a child, but like as a big sister or as a friend, be like, you know, come talk to me. Like, what happened? What are you feeling? You know, what are you struggling with? What is the bit that you want to work through? I'm not a therapist. I'm not a replacement of a therapist. My website's not a replacement of a therapist. But in addition to our domestic violence vault, we're also working on a healing interactive journal app.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you also welcome men to your platform?
Absolutely. We don't differentiate. We don't choose who's a perfect victim. No matter who you are, if you're a victim of violence, you are welcome in our space. I don't care where you're from. I don't care who hurt you. What I care is that you're a human being with your whole life ahead of you.
And you're just coming here to get some support.
Yeah.
So can you just tell everyone what your website is?
maiaataahua.org.nz.
We're going to have that up on the screen for you.
Or just find me on Instagram.
Yes, find her on Insta. Zoe's organisation and foundation, Maia Ataahua, is very much in the fundamental stages. If you have some funding for her, some collaboration ideas, she is here for it, okay? We're going to create a Give a Little page so we can see this foundation really get up and running. Because this wahine, she capable, okay? She fire. Let's help the sister out and get some donations going her way, guys. And, you know, even if you can't donate with money, you can donate with your time and your knowledge because your mind's priceless, right?
It is priceless.
It is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Thanks, babe.